Hey everyone, my name is Leah. I am a portrait photographer based here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and today's video I'm going to be showing you what is in my camera bag. I always loved watching these videos starting out because I just wanted to know what gear people were using, how they got the photos that they have, and I just kind of wanted to peep a little inside behind the scenes of what they were using. Alright, so starting off with my backpack, I have a whole video on trying this out. This is the Brevity Runner backpack and I flew with it in that video. You're welcome to click the I right above and check that video out as well. But it served me well, except I just got a new camera body, which I'll be talking about, so I'm trying to figure out how to be able to fit both. But if you want to know more about this bag specifically, you can watch my video on flying with the backpack. Up here in this first zipper, I have some batteries that I like to bring with me. Next up, I have safety pins. Safety pins have saved me multiple times for any girls during senior shoots who need them for their outfits. Next up, I have some gum. I know none of this is exciting, but this is my Canon IB printer. Basically sync my camera photos to my phone to printer, and I can easily just print out a portrait picture at the end to give to my senior as like an example photo from their shoot. In this second compartment, I have my little bag, which holds in here my thank you cards after shoots. In here, I also have these little frames for those Polaroid pictures that I give. I give every single senior a little envelope with thank you card, a referral code, and all of that kind of stuff. Then this is for something later that I'll talk about, but it's basically a case for the Canon EF to RF control mount adapter. Then lastly in here, I just keep an external flash just in case. This is literally just a newer one. I got it off of Amazon for like $50 something. Needing to upgrade soon, but these have actually done pretty well. But this is the newer NW561 flash. I also have one other one of this one. They've been helping me kind of learn the ropes of flash and using off-camera flash. Not a bad purchase for me. I think it was a good way to start into the world of using flashes, so I would highly recommend if you're someone who's a beginner trying to figure out how to use flash in general. That's it for the top compartment. I keep it pretty light. Sometimes I'll bring any extra stuff I need to stuff in there. In the back here, I keep a flash diffuser. It looks like this. It just straps onto the front of your flash and diffuses your light just a little bit more than at least your flash would. Coming down to the super front pocket, I keep some pens in here just in case I need to write anything down for my clients or anything like that. And I also keep some AAA batteries. I forget what I use these in. Maybe my light meter. I honestly don't remember, but any kind of batteries you should always keep just in case, obviously, in your kit. Next up are my SD cards. This is not all of my SD cards. There are a ton more. I just like to bring a 6-pack of them. I'm gonna put this down. Sorry if I was annoying you with that just like being there. Having a little pack instead of all of my other ones, I just think that's a lot easier, so I just keep about 2 or 3 in here on each shoot, just in case. Next up is my square reader. This is such a fun little tool that is just, I don't know, I just find it so fun to use. I connect it right up to my iPad, and that way you can just make payment super easy for them. Not a necessity by any means, but it's nice. For other miscellaneous things in here, I do have some things like headphones, mints, more pens, and that's pretty much it for that pocket. I have batteries, LPE 6NH. Mouthful. I have 2 ProMaster ones and then 2 Canon ones which came with the cameras when I first got them. So, okay, now let's get into what you're probably wanting to see, which was my actual camera gear. We're gonna move on to my lenses. All right, we're gonna start off with my 50 1.8. I always kept this in there because it's just, you know, a 50. Everyone loves a good 50. It's the easy nifty 50, and I'm gonna be honest, I barely reach for it anymore. I'm pretty stuck on my 35 and 85. I do carry my 50 because it is so tiny, and just in case I need it, I have it right there. This is the 24 to 70 2.8. It is the second Mark II. This was the 3rd lens that I ever got in my life, and I bought this when I got my 5D Mark IV, so at the same time. They were both there at the camera store used, so I just decided to go for it and splurge. I'm gonna be honest, I barely reach for this lens anymore. However, I'm trying to make myself because it's a great lens and I wish that I used it more, but I've just fell in love with my primes that I just don't pick it up as much. Definitely wanting to just get back into it because it's a really nice lens for portraits. If you just take the time to kind of learn how it works and knowing your different ranges that you can get, that is her. So I got my 85 in last fall. I can't remember specifically what month, but it was a scary upgrade for me because having the 85 1.8, I just didn't think it could be that much better for that much more money. And then once I found one used that was like a $200, $300 cheaper, I decided just to go for it because it was the main lens that I used for almost everything. This is the 85 1.4. I was in between the 1.2 and the 1.4, but honestly, I just felt that I wanted something faster, and knowing that the 1.2 is a little bit slower, I decided to go for the 1.4, and best decision I ever made. I cannot rave more about this lens. I don't know. It's just beautiful. I'm sure the RF one is even a million times more beautiful, but I love this lens. It's so gorgeous. Bokeh is gorgeous. It's always tack sharp. So is the 35, but the 85, there's just something about it. I love the way this makes backgrounds look. It's just, I could rave about it. I could do a whole video on this. I love it. But we have to move on. I don't want to be here for 2 hours. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about my 35 and just put up more videos on the screen here because it's currently the lens that I'm shooting on right now. The 35 1.4 I purchased actually this past February, which was, it was so exciting. It was a great decision, great lens. I'm super excited to use it more upcoming. I've been using a lot for grad shoots and it's been working very awesome. I've heard it's a great versatile filming cinematography lens as well, so I'm really excited for that and doing vacations with it. I don't have it in my hands because it's right there. So you're watching it right now. Alright, so now let's talk about cameras. I'm currently filming on my 5D Mark IV, which was my main camera lens for the past 2 years. This camera has served me so well. It's been an amazing camera. I upgraded that 2 years ago. Big upgrade for me, and it's been an amazing camera, but going into weddings, I definitely wanted to have two. And so I decided that it would be the time to upgrade to the R6. Before we get into that though, I did get the control ring adapter, so I'm going to talk about that before the R6. Alright, so here is the control ring adapter. I decided to go for the one with the control ring. Duh. Do you hear the clicky noise? As I couldn't figure out yesterday when I was going through the R6 how to make that like do something, and then I finally found it and I was like, oh, there you go. But I have that set to control my ISO. So this is the $200 version of the adapter. There's also just the normal one without the ring that you can get for $100, which I honestly just wasn't even looking at because if I was going for an R6, I just wanted to go for everything that I'm gonna need. We decided to pick this up. I have been putting my lenses on it already. I literally just got this camera yesterday. I've been trying to figure it out and just see how everything works. And so far, I'm in love. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I use before we talk about this because this is just such a momentous camera. Nah, let's just do it. Alright everyone, this is the Canon R6. I can't really believe that I'm holding this in my hands. I did just purchase this yesterday at a camera store, so I am still very, 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 very new to this. If you're watching this, which is probably on Friday when I upload, I got it basically 3-4 days ago. So I'm already a big fan. I did get it new. I have never gotten my equipment new. Everything that I have is used. So this is the first piece of new equipment for me, and it was scary, but I'm glad I did because it's gonna be with me for such a long time. I might as well just invest in something that I know is gonna be brand new, good quality. Wow, I'm already obsessed. Coming from a 5D Mark IV with an 85, it's already pretty slow to focus, and putting it on here for the first time, I was like, whoa. I just want to do the shutter. So on my 5D Mark IV, you have high speed continuous, and that's it. This has high speed continuous and high speed continuous plus, even faster. Here is high speed continuous. Here is high speed continuous plus. Ready? What? I think I'm more blown away by that right now. Obviously the autofocus is absolutely incredible. Here's what I will say. If you're a photographer wondering where my chargers, wires, cords, and all of that kind of stuff is, I honestly just don't bring it with me to a normal portrait session where I know I'm not going to need it. If I'm going to like a studio shoot or something super professional, I'm going to be bringing a lot bigger camera bag, which is actually one from Inateck. I'll put a link down below in the description for that one as well. Great camera bag, and I think that's what I will probably be bringing to weddings so that I can fit everything in one bag. Everything that I showed you is kind of what I bring to my shoots, except now I'm trying to figure out how to bring this and my 5D Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I'm hoping to do more like photography sessions, behind the scenes, video cinematics, any of that kind of stuff. I'm really wanting to get into this summer, so hopefully I can be posting some videos like that on this channel. Of course, as always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up right there. If you want me to make a video separately on the R6 or any of the different lenses or gear you saw in this video, make sure to comment down below and let me know. Lastly, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any videos from me, and you can learn all the different things about my photography, my business, all of that kind of stuff, and my life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys again in the next one.